السلام عليكم. عدنا عليكم من جديد.
Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility.
زي السحر الأسود يعني.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were
rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear.
هو صادق ما سرقناها.
Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
الزبنة زاد فيك الزبنة. الزبنة زاد فيك زبالة.
Are you all right?
قل والله.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin.
طلع زلابة يا
He
عيال
seemed
قصة فيك.
wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come,
أنا الحين اللي
we have a
فهمته
sorting ceremony to get to.
أنا شخص سبيشل أنا. حلو. وأنا اللي بكشف السحر الأسود ذا، السحر القديم يعني. هذا المدرسة. تو لسه ما بدينا ترى، كنت البداية ذا. الشعارات ذي حقت اتوقع الاتيام، فريق الكورة وذا. وصلنا.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and the Wand of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
الطاقية. هذا شكل استاذ العلوم النشبة هذاك.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
ما اقول لكم يا عيال هذا الغثيث حق
We
العلوم.
might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
عانى هاري بوتر عانوه.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
هذه العجوز الطيبة هذه.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
certain expectations.
احنا جايين نستكشف.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
طيب ناخذ هذا. ايه
You belong in Ravenclaw.
شوف دام جاني تروفي يعني هذا الخيار الصحيح.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
بسم الله. طيب استكشف وش اسمه
ريفيليو.
ريفيليو. ايه ريفيليو هذه استكشف لنا الاماكن، الصناديق. هذا وشو؟ طب هذه غرفتي؟ لا لسه ما حصلت، ما رحت غرفتي. طيب
I suppose some introductions are in order.
ليه هنا طيب مقفل؟
Just have to wait for the right moment.
خلنا نشوف هذا ايش عنده.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
هذا شكل السبق المفلم
What did you
حقه.
hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood.
حلوة زيك يا
It's
مجود.
characters. And you
حلوة
survived a
زيك
rather
يا
harrowing
مجود.
trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
طيب ريفيليو، نعطيها ريفيليو. نعطيها ريفيليو.
Revelio.
هنا في شيء. طب هذا ايش يبغى؟
Lumos.
ليموس. هذا وش هذه؟ طب كيف اشغلها؟ ريفيليو.
Revelio.
طيب
different. Starting Hogwarts in the fifth.
هذا ايش يقولون ذولي؟ شوف يا عيال ترى بصير انا بحلل القصة. بجيب البلات فيها.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
استدفق. لا هو قال لي سر.
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
It was nice to meet you,
لا
Samantha.
يصير فكك يعني.
Good luck with
عارف.
your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
طيب باقي واحد. ريفيليو اصبر. هنا وش هذه؟ طيب لسه انا ما رحت اشتريت. بروح اشتري.
Deep breath.
خلنا نشوف هذا.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day.
Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
يا عيال لايكاتكم يا عيال كبسوا كبسوا.
You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
See you.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
شكرا طيب. ريفيليو. كلهم سوفا عني. تحت. اوكي.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. I can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
يعني دخلوني واسطة تقول.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
على هذا الخشب.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
يديك تحية.
This way.
يلا نمشي يلا.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
لا والله العربية حقتها تمام.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust? And see what details the field guide can provide.
نشوف الدليل. طيب في تحديات وفي شغل اوكي. طيب في تماثيل لازم نستكشفها. صفحات الميدانية في صفحة ثانية باقي.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
ترى تتحرك. طيب زي حقة المدرسة.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
تمثال تمثال. ريفاليو. هنا في شيء. اوكي. وش شعارنا حنا؟ شكله لغز يا عيال. خلي هذه كذا.
ريفاليو.
اصبر بلوت يا اخي. اصبر. 13 هنا استفهام واحد. طيب دقيقة يا اخي عندي لغز استاذة. ترى قزرت في امها. خلينا نسوي الغاز.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
يلا. هذا حقة الانتقال.
It contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
طيب هذه الخريطة. طيب وين هنا الدرج الكبير. طيب اوكي طيب تمام مظبوط. ارجع استعمال حق المكتبة. طيب اوكي ايه حلو. طب تمام. انتقال. كم الجودة؟ والله ما ادري ترى، بس اني رافعها حاط على شيء. ايه هي 760.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
ريفاليو.
هذه الحقة موقع اللهب هذا هو. تمام. ريفاليو ثاني. في جرس هنا. يلا خليني اكسر هذه. اديني.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
هذا وش الغور؟
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way.
عشان اشتري اغراضي. لا هوجسميد نعرفها.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes. all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
هيكت والثاني هذه ويزلي وفق. خلاص شكرا.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to
ويزلي
learn.
وفق الحين.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
ايه هو قال لي لا تعلم احد.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
ايوه.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil.
هذا فق جاء.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
البدايه
Might I
اليوم.
rely on you, Professor
ما أدري
Fig, to
طيب
explain the
صوتك هذا.
details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
طيب.
Come and find me in my classroom after
على
you've
الكتاب هذا لازم
attended both
نقفله
classes
كامل.
today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade.
دليل في
No
اختبارات
surprise.
سمنتات خلنا نسولف معه.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
ايه خلاص
I
كذا.
did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are,
سرك
I
كبير يا
believe
دكتور.
the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
يا سلام عليك. يلا ورني اياها. ستفك. شوف. في عندنا اوف 150 صفحة يا عيال والله. طيب هذا صف الفنون. طيب دقيقة. نختار هذا طيب.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than...
يعطيك العافية استدفق. يعطيك العافية.
Revelio.
طيب حلو خلصنا أول مهمة. هنا في شيء. ايش هذا؟ ليه ما يفك؟
لوموس.
ايش هذه؟ ليه ما فيك لي اياها طيب؟ اوكي بعدين خله. نروح بدي نطلع من هنا. في لغز هنا. 21 17 يا اخي ماني فاهم كيف هذه. طيب هو وصل هنا يعني هنا وش يبغى؟
Revelio.
هنا في شيء. ايوه. جماعة اثنين. هلا والله.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
طيب وش سوى ذي؟
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
اسكتي بس. قاعد سفر ازيد الذكاء. طب هذا ما في الا واحدة وين الثانية؟
Revelio.
ما في الا واحدة. ونجرب كلها فيها. طيب كذا. هي في واحدة بس ولا كيف؟ متذكر. هذا وش اللي هنا؟ لا ما في واحدة ثنتين. نسق. طيب.
Revelio.
All of my siblings have gone on to work for the ministry.
دقيقة عندي خطة. ماني فاهم اللغز والله. شوف اللي هنا. طيب هذا يعني عن 17 عناكب. حلو. عناكب. حلو اللي فوق وشو؟ خيل او شي زي كذا. طب هنا ايش فيه؟ نجرب كذا. طيب اللي يتابعون طيب اعطونا شيء مساعدة حاجة. لا صفيها. طب كذا. طيب خلنا نسوي زيه نسوي زيه. هنا هذه هذه وهذه. طيب يلا ممكن فيه تكون
All of
ثلاثة.
my siblings have finished.
ايوه
Revelio.
في فوق. ما اظن، بس انه بجرب اذا ما فتحت عاد خليها بعدين نرجع. صيدة هذي ولا إيش؟ طب كذا ما عرفت لها.
There was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Revelio.
أبى انتقل طيب. طيب كيف الانتقال؟ نسيت.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those were...
هذا وين ودي؟
Revelio.
صندوق.
Revelio.
هذا مخبأ نجيب بعدين. استمنى فيه. ما حسبنا حسابه. هذا وين ودي طيب؟ هذا وشو هذا؟
Revelio.
تقدر توصل فضل استاذ شهر بصفحات اسمه مهام وسيلة إنقاذ قناة وزارة السحر على شكل استشارات وسيلة قانون تقدر الاستاذ شهر. والله كأنها مدرستي يعني في 40 مكان. عندي حصة الحين. أنا نروح على كلاس كلاس. عندنا كلاس. نروح الكلاس حقنا. طب هذا ليه ما يمديني؟
Was it 2 pinches of Angelica?
ليه يروح فيها؟ ايه اوكي.
Revelio.
ريفيليو. طيب فك الباب.
Revelio.
لازم تصير زي كذا عشان تكسب مهارات ليفل. هذا شو؟ كيف في باب هنا مقفل. اشتهر من قريته بكام من جيش من فوق. اوكي
Revelio.
خلاص خلينا نروح الصف يلا. طب هذا كيف فكه؟ عليه حماية هذا ما اقدر افكه.
ريفيليو.
ما اقدر افكه. ما اقدر. هذه يعلمني عليها ستيك.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
اوكي كذا اتعلم طريقة السحر. طيب ما يحتاج ساحر بالفطرة.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
حرب
Let
معاه
us
ولا
begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Okay.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
No.
Protego. Protego. Levioso. Case things. This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I missed her.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
يبغالي اسولف مع ذا.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
You dueled Sabah? Always thought Levioso was for
قاعد
first years.
قاعد يرفع فيه. اشوف ريفيل ايش فيه. كيف في الباب هذا؟ لسه ما فكيته.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
خلينا. لا هنا.
Nice work.
اللي صفقته.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
السحر يمشي بعروقي قاعد.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes. To keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
مهمة جانبية.
Till next time.
طيب خلصنا من هنا صح؟ خلنا نروح هناك ما رحنا.
Revelio.
نروح الصف الثاني. عندنا حصة ثانية. الكلاس الثاني وينه؟ تحت. لا فوق.
Revelio.
وين هذا؟
What are you up to now?
هذا وشو؟ شو؟ هذا حمامات. كيف فكها؟ ليفيوسو؟ لا. طيب نسوي
لوموس. اصبر هذا اسكت. تليفون. دقيقة هنفك خريطة نشوف وين ذا.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
نبدأ يلا.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
مجموعات. كيوت. طيب.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
I
see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
رهيب.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
أنا بيخلوني اختار تجارب. طيب ايش يبون نسوي؟
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Splendid!
وقفها.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it!
اوكي حلو.
Very good!
وقف.
Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
يلا التحدي الحين.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
سلام انت. اوكي بس زرقاء انا. هندر هذه.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Splendid!
Here we go.
That is how it's done.
طيب يا زاحفة ابشري. تعالي بس. لا 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 لا.
The best of us.
الكلبة فازت علي. وجع. أبعيد. أبعيد. أبعيد أبعيد.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
طيب. وش سوى؟ ايه كذا.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
ايوه.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
That is how it's done.
صبر لازم تهدي هذه. خمسين.
Brilliant. Let us see this.
Accio.
يس اي مستوى.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
رجعت بالثار حقي.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
طب كم النتيجة؟
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
شكرا لك. لا سير.
That's good to hear.
وقح.
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
لا خلاص.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
طيب.
Revelio
آخر واحدة. في شيء ممكن. والله في لوت بس إنه.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise. Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me,
Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
بست عليها.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
اوكي بس 3 الحين احنا.
ريفيليو.
اعطى ريفيليو. في شيء فوق. بدي افك الباب هذا. طب ليه؟ انا بس 3. طب خلينا نشوف ايش في مهم الحين. يعني باخذ هذه اخر مهمة باخذها. بعدها بقفل نراكم لاحقا ان شاء الله. كذا يعني بالليل.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
هلا والله هلا.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
ايه.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
تحسبني مبتدئ. شو ما قال لي انا مبتدئ. هذا وش هذا؟
Revelio.
موسيقى رهيبة. ترى حركات كمان يعزف من حاله.
Revelio.
أخربها.
Revelio.
خلينا نروح الدرس حقنا. ليش؟
Revelio.
الله قطاوة. نلعب معه شوي. احس في تروفي والله العظيم كذا على التروفي عليها. التروفيات زي كذا تجي بعضها 3 مرات. خلاص. الكلب هذا مو بس شو كان البس اللي يقول او طيب ويزلي بعد بدأ طيب يلا بسم الله. هذه ويزلي المديرة.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are.
هذا ويزلي شكلها بتسوي تحقيق معي.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
يا ليل ام الفكاكة بتدش ابي عيال ذي.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Okay.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And
سبيستر ذاك اللي صفقته ما احترم القواعد.
Victor Rookwood's undesirables on
مدرسة.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
فله حقتنا ويزلي.
ريفيليو.
ما لوت ايه. لا في شيء هنا ناخذه. ايه هنا في بعد. رجال شاهد خطأ من قبل طالب في السنة الثانية من تحذير الطلاب الذين لا يكونون معهم اتفاقات ومخططات. رجال شاهد صار فار.
ريفيليو.
خلاص بقي شيء ولا خلاص؟ في شيء هنا نزل باب. يمدينا نفك الباب. نقفل. يلا خلاص. خلنا نفك هذه صح. رهيبة الخريطة حقتهم كبيرة ترى. طيب.
ريفيليو.
متى يمديني افك البيبان؟ اتوقع لما اخذ اشتري العصا حقتي. هذا استاذ رونين.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending
حلو.
charm,
حقة الإصلاح.
Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
اوكي لا
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
يلا نبدأ على طول. وين المهمة؟ اوكي المهمة هنا.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
اوكي تمام، يعطيك العافية. شكرا. زبد لي.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
هذه لازم نسوي لها ريبيريو. كيف نسوي لها ريبيريو؟ طيب. ليفيوسو.
Lumos. Revelio.
هذا في شيء، وش هذه؟
Accio. Levioso.
اوه. اوكي. حلو 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 حلو.
Revelio.
طيب احنا وين بنروح؟ بنروح عندنا مهمة. حلو. عندنا هذه. يجب جمع الصفحة الطارة بالقرب من التمثال المحطة. يجب جمع الصفحة الطارة في برج الدفاع. اوكي تمام. وين الصفحة الطائرة طيب ذي؟ هذه هي. وكيف ادرك هذه؟
You beat Sebastian in the duel, didn't you?
Accio.
بالاكيو. اوكي حلو. طيب حلوين. الحين في واحدة عند البرج، نروح ناخذها. فك الباب.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
هذا الام حفلة. ايوه طيب خلاص خلصتها.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
ازهل.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
بعدين تتغير الحين مربع وشغل. يلا. يلا بسرعة. ايزي. خلصنا ريبيرو. الحين نروح نظبط الاشياء. ما شاء الله. فاضي لكم انا طيب
That's
اظبطها.
it. Very good.
Yeah.
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
وظبطنا. طيب هنا نقفل البث وان شاء الله نكمل لكم بالليل كذا اخر الليل ان شاء الله. وقفنا خلصنا كم مهمة وطلعنا كم تعويذة. طيب اوكي خلاص يلا نستأذنكم ونشوفكم على خير. سووا له اشتراك ولايكات وانتظرونا قريبا. السلام عليكم.